Welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a little bit longer than the other videos I do, so I hope everybody enjoys it. I was reading some of the comments in a particular clip I posted. It was from Star Trek The Next Generation, when they figured out that the warp drive damaged subspace. And I'm reading some of these comments, and they were all good. I really enjoyed them. A couple of them commented like, they never fixed the problem. The Enterprise E still had the same problem. They can't exceed warp 5. However, back in the early 2000s, they came out with a Star Trek magazine. It was fairly good, packed with a lot of information, cast interviews, how technology worked, the layout of the starships, stuff like that. Upcoming episodes. Comment below if you remember reading those Star Trek magazines. Actually, I found one of them. I was getting my winter clothes out the closet about a week and a half ago. I actually came across one Star Trek magazine that I found. Amazing, I still have it. But basically, I remember reading one of those episodes. I wish I still have it. But it said pretty much the redesign of the Enterprise using the cells prevent damage to subspace, and that way the Intrepid class starships and cells went up when it went to warp to prevent damage to subspace. So I presume after Voyager was the Intrepid class starships were launched, they figured out how to not damage subspace. That was explained why the USS Equinox and the cells were completely different than what we saw in like the Next Generation era. And at the okay, let me try that again. Hello everybody. This is going to be a re-upload of a video I made a couple days ago. Now, I've been noticing two of my comments, they wanted to know a little bit more about why I started this channel and how long it takes me to do the uploads and some of the process of it. So I'm going to basically dive right into it. Ever since I was a little kid, I enjoyed watching Star Trek. Now I'm going to date myself in this video just for a few moments, so please bear with me. In our household, as a kid, we were never allowed to touch a VCR. That was strictly a no-no. So anytime I wanted to watch Star Trek, or pretty much any VHS, my mom or my dad had to basically put the VCR, turn the VCR on, put it in. I remember, like, for example, I was watching Star Trek Motion Picture. When the Enterprise left the space dock, I really liked that particular part. I still do. And I gotta make sure nobody was watching when I hit the rewind button as the video was playing. And I think I did it 1 or 2 times, and I got in so much trouble for that. It's funny now because you look back at it, oh, that was a fun time. But at the time, when I did that, I get to not watch Star Trek. And years later, my parents told me, you know how much a VCR cost back then? Then I remember a few times seeing my dad took apart our VCR. When he was at his workbench taking it apart, like, all those little pieces, like, no thank you. As I got older, got my own stuff, then I was able to do that. Except take apart the VCR. Okay. Boy, those are good old days. Now, what made me thought about doing this channel? About, I think, many years ago, maybe 15, 16, I was going to do it. But then I thought, okay, no, not many people are going to watch Star Trek clips. So I didn't do it then, and a few years later, why don't I try it? Because my brother got me this program Nero for Christmas, well, why not do it? So I started. I never knew how much subscribers I would have, how many subscribers I have, how many comments I read every day. And when I read people's comments, it really do help me throughout the whole day. So I never anticipated having this many followers. I really enjoyed, and I'd like to thank everybody who's watched, subscribed, and commented on my channel. Okay, now the process of it. That's a little more fun. Sometimes I do get like what clips should I do? I get like a brain freeze. Because I watch usually Star Trek in the morning because it's on Antenna TV. I should scratch that. It's on Antenna TV at night, cable in the morning. Oh, I wonder if it is on Antenna TV in the morning. I never checked. Yes, it is. It is on in the mornings. I gotta check that again. But regardless, if I'm watching Star Trek, let's just say on the couch, I put like a little notepad to keep my ideas on. Now, if I watch Star Trek on my computer, then I have a folder with all my Star Trek ideas. That will, if someone requests a clip, I have to put in that folder. So on my desk, I got like little post-it notes of Star Trek ideas and a folder on my computer. And a lot of times when I'm starting doing these clips, it could be in the middle of the night or early morning and I don't remember to check the folder. Or if I do check the folder, then I don't check my list. So that way there was sometimes a delay in request. Or sometimes they have like 6 videos ready to go and I just space out the request because I got so many ready to go, then it takes me a while to get down to the list. But people who make requests, a lot of times that do help me because a lot of times I do have, like I said, a brain freeze or what clip not to do or to do. Because there's several clips I like to do. For example, in Star Trek the original series, the animated series, there was a particular episode where they met Cyrano Jones again and the Tribbles. Again, the Tribbles. Well, during a conversation with the Klingons, Captain Kirk hailed the Klingons. They were talking on the view screen, and there was a little Tribble on the captaincy. Well, first he pushed it away, no big deal. A few seconds later, a bigger Tribble appeared. He pushed that off. Then, finally, at the end of the scene, there was a big Tribble, I don't know how good-sized Tribble, sitting on the captain's seat. And Mr. Spock asked Captain Cook, "Are you going to sit down?" And Captain Cook said, "I think I'm going to just stand." And hear that Tribble noise. He was like kind of laughing, but making that Tribble noise. But that's the one clip I could never figure out how to do. No matter if I shorten it longer, put it in other clips, it doesn't work. I might try that in a winter day, try that again. But I coupled up those problems with the animated series. It would not work. And I have no idea why. If someone could let me know why, please do. Now, I use a program where it said Nero. I use that to shorten the clips, or snippet, shorten the clips, and post them. Now, a lot of times like for TV shows, I'm gonna go, it must be under 5 minutes. However, with some of the movies, I could go longer. A lot of times, if I do a clip for, let's just say, 3 minutes, it may not work, so I have to make it 4 minutes, or incorporate a clip before that, or after it, to make it work. So sometimes it does take a little time to do a clip. Now, for the most part, yeah, it works no problem. But other times, yeah, I could spend 45 minutes just trying to get it to work on YouTube. What actually I really do mind doing is I really enjoy it. It's a fun hobby. Yeah, so I hope I answered some of your questions. For my next video, why don't I do another Q&A? So in the comment below, if you have questions, comment them below and I'll answer them. If I get enough of them, I'll make a video of them. If I don't, then I'll probably just reply to each of them individually. Have a nice day. Bye.